rock and roll? All right, guys, we are back for another Fuel Online live experience. We're so glad that you guys are hanging out. So good to see everybody back tonight. Here we go again. We're going to have some fun. We got some cool things to talk about. Just so glad that you guys are joining in. How is everybody doing? How are you doing with the quarantine? Like, let me know what's going on in your world right now. Comment below, like, what is, like, the number one thing that is getting you through this quarantine? Okay, well, obviously, God is number one. What else is
Jesus
getting you
is
through?
number one.
I mean,
always
obviously,
been.
Always. What are you doing to get through the quarantine right now? Let me know below. Are you gaming? You watching Netflix? That Disney Plus? Like, what you got going on?
Because we want to know.
Yeah, we love you. Christian is back. He's joining. He's in. Take a look at his beautiful face.
I'm back.
Love it.
I'm here. I survived last week.
Come on. Oh, we're gonna get into that.
Are we gonna talk about last week?
Oh, bro. Well, we're not ready. I'm not emotionally ready yet, but we're gonna go there at some point. Let me get my heart right. Awesome. Sophia says reading. What you reading right now, Sophia? What book are you into right now? Love it.
Ben,
What's up, Ian? Ian in the house.
I was just about to say, can we shout some people out?
Bro, let me shout out my boy Parker. Parker was one of my students when I was in South Carolina. This kid is like one of the coolest kids ever, bro. I'm so glad that you came in, man. You blessed my heart seeing you commenting and hopping on here, bro. Love you. Shout out to you, man. Really proud of you. That's so great. We got Elias in the house. He was late, but he was swimming with the fam. That's the cool way to say family. Who is Trust Lazy? That's what I want to know.
Ooh.
I want to know who that is. That's a great name. Oh, okay. Got another shout out. Listen,
name.
I need everybody to go into the comment section right now and type in "What's up, Dirty Dave?" with exclamation points. David McKnight. He goes by Dirty Dave. One of my really great friends from South Carolina, a great buddy of mine. So help me out, guys. Give him a shout out for coming on the podcast. Love you, man. I will be on video games with you very soon. He is awesome. So everybody say, "What's up, Dirty Dave?" on the bottom there. Comment below. Austin is Trust Lazy. Okay. She just finished Gone with the Wind. Now she's reading the sequel to Scarlet. Very cool. There we go. Look at that. Dirty Dave getting all the love. Love it, love it, love it.
What's up, Dirty Dave? ?
That's valid.
I understand. That's all right.
It's all good.
It.
He's the man. Dirty Dave's a good friend of mine. Thanks for hopping on, buddy. So, guys, let's see. Who else is in here that I didn't give a shout out? Emily Mohan. Love it. What's going on, man? We got Callie in here. Man, we got all kinds of great people. I already said what's up to Ian. What's up, Alexis? What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Glad that you're in. Gino's in the house. Or is that? Or is it Adriana or Christiana? I know that you guys are all there. What's up, Scarcella fam? My people. So glad that you guys are in. Oh, Sam's in the house. Everybody say, what up, Sam? Sam knows Dirty Dave as well. He's also one of our friends. William. Bro, William. Let's talk about the fact that Tampa Bay just took Gronk from you too, man.
Wow.
I mean, William's a Patriots fan. Like, let's just talk about how Tampa Bay is turning into the Patriots, right?
But, I mean, honestly, if we want to be real, though, Bill Belichick just got a 4th-round draft pick for a retired player.
Baller move.
So, I mean.
So great.
I mean, who's the real winner here?
I love it. That's awesome. Well, we're so glad that you guys are here hanging out with me tonight. Now, here's the question. We asked this a while back in the podcast, but now I'm going to ask again, like, because I need a new snack.
That's a good point.
Like, I need something
We're running
new.
out. We've been in quarantine too long.
Tell me what, like, comfort food right now is, now that we're, like, 150 days into this. I don't really know.
150,000.
150,000, 2 million days into this. So, like, what snack is getting you through emotionally? Because I'm definitely emotionally eating right now.
I always emotionally eat.
Like, what's yours right now, Christian? Like, what's your go-to right now?
I mean, it's always Doritos.
Oh, I saw you. I've been seeing you with pistachios a lot.
Bro, honestly,
Talk to me about this.
Salted pistachios are where it's at.
They're pretty good.
Bro, pistachios in general.
Yes, I like this. We got Fritos, pizza rolls, cookie dough, goldfish. Goldfish, don't get me started. No, let's don't bring that back.
Come on, goldfish.
Hey, so one time Sam and I were hanging out. We got a whole bag of pizza rolls and we had a whole package of bacon. And so we wrapped them in bacon and then, like, baked them in the oven. And They were legit.
You want a pro tip?
What's about that?
Bacon wrap bananas and then you grill them.
That actually sounds amazing, and I don't know why.
It's incredible.
It sounds like it would be. I don't know why. I feel like those two flavors would go together well.
It will surprise you, but it's delicious.
I just saw Selena say, no, Elias, so now I got to look back at what he said. Goldfish because they are better than Cheez-Its, and they are fun.
I mean, they are fun.
Good old Elias. Bacon, yeah. I mean, bacon will get you through anything. I'm just going to say that right now. It doesn't matter what's going on in our world. Spanish flu, swine flu, bird flu.
Swine flu?
Kona.
You can't eat bacon with swine flu?
Sure you can.
Pigs are gone.
It's bacon, man. It doesn't matter. I asked the question around here, not you. Love it. This is so good. Very, very good. Okay. So, let's see. I need a new snack. You know what there we go. I'm with Emily. I was just about to say, I'm kind of wanting some Pop-Tarts lately. Like, what's the best flavor of Pop-Tart? Like, I'm going to judge you pretty deeply on this.
Me?
Like, everybody. Like, yeah.
Everybody.
But definitely you, too, as well.
I mean, there's the two classics. Brown
sugar and cinnamon, right?
And strawberry.
Ooh, I was going to go blueberry.
No.
I don't like the strawberry ones.
No, dude,
I don't love
legit.
strawberry flavored things. The only strawberry flavored thing I like is a toaster strudel.
Okay, but actually, the best... Okay,
Toaster strudels.
brown sugar, cinnamon, and strawberry are classics. Nobody can deny. But the actual best flavor is the s'mores flavor.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't like that one.
S'mores flavor is...
No, fam.
Everyone's saying s'mores... Well, one person.
What? Not everybody, Christian.
I saw one come
hold
up.
your horses
I was like,
there,
oh,
buddy.
s'mores, and then, you know.
Yes, I love it. Hey, you know what's super good? It's like total fat boy vibes, but put a little bit of butter on your Pop-Tart.
Oh, dude, this
It's
is
so
the only way
good.
you do it.
It's so good. Love it. Strawberry ones are gross. Thank you, Gino. The s'mores ones, the chocolate just tastes too fake to me. Like, I really don't like it, actually.
It's so good.
It's so not chocolate, though. It's like
got
ground
the
up
little
horse
marshmallow
hooves or
stuff
something.
in it. Oh, it's exactly what I want.
God, I never had the cupcake Pop-Tarts. Man, I have to try that. Interesting. Cupcake Pop-Tarts. Love
Ben,
it.
I'm not trying to like put you on blast here.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
But I feel like you're a little bit outdated. I feel like you're not as like you're concurrent with the times.
I'm not ready to face that. So why don't you just back off, man? Gosh. I like the peanut butter chocolate ones. Ooh, I never had that one, Zoe. And the s'mores. Zoe, listen, Zoe, we have never not agreed on something. How dare you say s'mores? Come on, Zoe. Take it back. Renounce that right now.
Yo, the s'mores are
Do
like
it.
absolutely
Zoe,
the
this is
best
peer
ones.
pressure, and I need you to do it. Thank you. Love it. So awesome.
What would does Pop-Tarts have a jingle?
Yeah, dude. You don't know? Must not be up with the times.
What would the Pop-Tarts jingle be if Pop-Tarts had a jingle?
My tarts have a pop. That's weird. I don't like that.
No.
Ew, pineapple Pop-Tart. You making that up?
Hey, I'm gonna edit that out right now.
Yeah, please do.
Boop, 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 boop,
Let's go ahead and get that out of here. Zoe, stop it. Yeah, well, brown sugar. We can all agree that's a classic. I love it.
I mean, you can't go wrong with classics.
Can't go wrong with the classics. Here's a question. Would you rather have an ice cold glass of chocolate milk or strawberry milk?
Okay, first of all, chocolate milk. And second
Right.
of all, that's such an awful question.
Really?
Strawberry milk's gross.
No, I love strawberry milk. I like chocolate milk, but I love strawberry milk
No.
too. Let's see what we got going on down here.
David just said they need a black licorice Pop-Tart.
Dirty Dave. Bro,
Bro, that's a mad hot take.
that's a real hot take that none of us are ready for.
Nobody is on your level of this hot take.
We're
man.
not ready for that, man. Whoa, dude. Calm yourself, brother. Chocolate milk. Oh, man. Josh Lozano said, trick question, orange juice.
That's about right.
All right. Love it.
So, Ben,
Yo,
I just kind of want to maybe break the ice a little bit.
you ready to do this?
I think we're ready to do this, man.
I'd like to talk about what happened last week. Last week, I basically, I mean, how can we describe what happened last week?
There's not really enough words.
There really isn't a word to describe the pain that we went through when we ate, well, really I ate the chip, but you ate the corner of
And
it.
I ate probably like a sixth of what you ate.
Yeah, but still, that pain was pretty serious, and I need you guys to understand what transpired after the video went off. Like, honestly, I don't know. And if you weren't there last week, go back and watch the other YouTube video, because I ate the world's hottest chip and it was terrible. Christian ate a corner of it, and even that was terrible. I mean, like, this chip is no joke at all. Like, you could literally, like, put your finger just in the bag and get some of the residue, and you're done.
So
like,
I want to ask you maybe a question that'll maybe give some perspective. Like, how long did this chip affect you?
Okay, that's a great question. I felt that the effects of that chip 2 days after eating it. Like, the first night, I'm not joking when I tell you that I was literally, like, in the fetal position on my guest bedroom bed because I was in so much pain. Like, my stomach cramped up really, really hard. I was in a lot of pain. I had, like, cold shakes, got super, super sick, and, like, nothing I was doing was helping. And then that was the night that I ate it. Well, then the next day, like, going to work, like, I felt like I couldn't get up. Like, my stomach was cramped up so bad. And, like, I immediately bought, like, a bunch of, like, Tums. I had this big old jug of chocolate milk when I walked into work that day. And this girl
that was completely unrelated, but
no, it's definitely related, 100%.
You bring in chocolate milk every week, you know what I mean?
That's not true. But listen. Yes, Zoe, that chip should get sued. I'm looking into that.
But hey, before we go, Bailey, I see that you posted that you love spicy food.
This is not spicy food.
This was not spicy food. I love.
Me too.
I'll let you see my face. I love spicy food.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. This was not spicy food.
This was painful food. This was death food.
This was painful food.
And so here's the deal. Like, when I went to work, like, one of my coworkers named Jennifer, like, came into the room and she was literally like, dude, are you going to be all right? Because I'm kidding you not. Like, I was hunched over, like, sweating in the office room, trying my best to try to figure out how I was going to fake it that day. Because she told me, she's like, you're going to have clients. You better fake it till you make it. Like, you're going to have to fake this. And I literally didn't know if I was going to make it out of that. By the middle of that day, I started to feel better. There was a lady that I work with. Her name is Alina, and she gave me, like, this, like, essential oil stuff. And it's, like, really good for your stomach, and put it in, like, a pill thing. And, like, literally, it made me feel so much better.
Really?
Bro, it put the fire out. Like, I literally had, like, a fire in my stomach. You do not want to try it. I'm telling you right now, listen. Now this is me, like, being dead serious. Like, do not eat that chip. It's not a joke. I'm not playing. It's very serious, and you will be in serious, serious pain.
It's so interesting. We actually went on the website and we read, like, some of the, like, warnings.
Yeah.
There's actually, like, hey, warning, like, people have, like, died from eating this chip.
Yeah.
It's no joke.
It's really, really no joke. And anyway, so we're good now. I'm on the mend. I'm back. Christian and I were, like, texting each other all night. Like, bro, I can't sleep. Like, how was your night?
Bro,
Like, give me your perspective.
I mean, for me, I only ate about a sixth
Right.
of the chip. It was like a little corner piece.
Yeah.
And at first, I wasn't gonna eat. I was ready to close the stream because I was worried that you had passed out in the bathroom.
Right.
And I was like, oh my goodness, we're gonna have to end the stream and go save his life.
Yeah.
And so he comes back on. I'm like, hey, hey, Ben, you need to show your face, make sure people know you're alive. And then Ben's like, immediately, the first chance he gets, he's like, hey, Christian, there's another piece. You should eat it. And so I ate it. And at first, I thought Ben was playing. But even after we stopped the stream, it just got worse worse and worse.
It takes forever to peak. Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that thing was pretty bad. I actually, like, when I went into the bathroom, like, I panicked. Like, I was like, this was a really, really, really bad idea. So, anyway, love it. We did it for you. Just like Austin was saying, it was for the content. It was for you guys. If you didn't get to see that video, go back and watch it. It's fun to look back on it now. I just wish I could go back in time and say, hey, Zoe, that's a great question. Zoe wants to know, why didn't I have milk on hand? Well, here's the deal. A year or so ago, they made the original chip with just Carolina Reaper. And when I ate it, I actually had milk and ice cream beside me, but then I like wrote it out. I was like, you know what? I'm going to man up and take this. And I did. And I didn't have any relief. You can ask Sam. He was there. And so when they came out with the other chip, I was like, well, how bad can it really be? I can probably ride it out again. And then this new chip, they added another really, really hot pepper, the scorpion pepper to it. And so when I ate this chip, it was just literally so much worse than the original chip. Like, I could not stand what was going on. Like, I literally was like, I tried my hardest to like do it, but it was just all done for me.
It was wild.
It was.
But hey, if you guys want to see it, you can actually see it. We have that video still up on our YouTube channel.
Go back to the YouTube channel and watch it.
Is it April 15th?
Yeah, something like that.
So if you go, it's literally on the YouTube channel, and you just go check it out. It's in the Fuel playlist.
Right.
I think it's April 15th. You guys can go check it out.
Dirty Dave, you're right.
Wild.
Water does make it a lot worse. Milk is absolutely the way to go, or bread. If you hold bread in your mouth, it helps soak it out as well. I've heard like lemon juice also cuts heat. Like anything acidic cuts heat.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. The
like
acid in
it kind of like cuts the capsaicin or whatever the heat comes from.
It cuts something.
Cuts something. That's
Honestly,
all we know.
In the moment, like
it's just
you
help me, Lord.
Yeah, you don't even like have like.
I was
reactions,
just
like,
finding anything that was cold to just pour, and then literally, it was relief when it first goes in your mouth, but the moment that it's no longer in your mouth, it comes back with a vengeance again. It was unbelievable. It was just unrelenting.
Never experienced anything quite like it.
I am officially retired from eating those chips. I will tell you that. I'll never ever do it again. I know I said it. I said that a year or so ago, and I ate the first one. I'm dead serious. I'll never do it again. It was awful. So anyway, we're gonna move on.
Yeah, we got to move past it.
We got to move past it. It's in the past. You know, we want to move on. We don't want to look back.
Yeah,
we're moving forward in our lives to bigger and better things. Amen.
Amen.
Amen, church. That's awesome. So cool, guys. Well, hey, listen, we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have a really cool talk about something that I think is gonna be really, really important for us to discuss. But I want to kind of talk with you guys for just a little bit more and just kind of see what everybody's up to. Like, what's a good question? Like, let's get some back and forth.
Real quick, while you're thinking of a question, I just want to address something that Eli said. He said, "Christian, are you in a different spot
every week?"
Every week. We're just feeling things out.
Yeah, man. We're trying to get better. I mean, like the lights are here now. We didn't have these lights last week. Like, we're just doing new things, man. We're continuing to grow. We're moving forward. We're getting better. And so we just realized that it might be better for him to be in the back of the room. So don't judge us, Elias. Side effects, slight death. Yes, that's right. That should be on the box. Oh, no, Dirty Dave. I will not eat that chip again. Alexa says, I'm surprised it didn't come with side effects. I told you all the side effects.
It definitely did.
I almost died. It definitely had side effects.
The side effects were like blurred vision.
The box literally says, like, if you're pregnant, like, do not eat the chip. Like, it's like.
The thing is like, I don't actually have any memories. My brain stopped taking memories when it happened because it's like.
It's just all a blur.
I watch back and I'm like, I said those things? Like, I think I just said, it's hot, like 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
You know?
You were like, it's warm. It's hot. That was pretty great. So no, you guys can't make me eat that chip again. There's no way in the world.
You couldn't.
You couldn't pay me. Well, you could pay me.
I mean, there's enough money.
How much money would you take to eat that whole chip? Honestly.
The whole chip?
The whole chip.
The whole chip?
How much would it cost for you to do that again?
$30,000.
Really?
I do it for $30,000.
Oh, I'm cheap. I'd do it for $100. I'm dead serious.
No, there's no way. It's not worth $100.
Oh, yeah. For me, it would be. I would do it for $100.
I do it for $30,000.
That's literally all. So if I came in here with $1,000 and was like, bro, eat that chip, I'll give you $1,000. You would not do it. I had $1,000 in cash.
I don't know. I mean, in the moment, I might if it's cash.
Hey, Catherine. Oh, snap. We got, I think that's Callie. I don't know if it says Catherine Brunson, but I think it's Callie. Callie said $50. Callie, you come. Oh, God, we're going up to 100 now. Oh, snap.
Someone said a mill.
A mill. Hey, I'll eat like 5 of them for a mill.
That was Austin Zagurski said a mill.
I'll eat 5 for a mill.
Yeah, I'll eat 1 a day for a week for $1 million.
Bet.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll just do like a how many can I eat in one sitting challenge.
Yeah. Absolutely.
For $1 million? Absolutely. We'd build a building, bruh. Done. I will so do that.
Yo.
I'll go to the hospital, but probably get COVID, but worth it, man.
How did you get
it.
COVID?
Well, funny story.
Oh,
That's great. I love it, guys. Awesome.
Wow.
What's been What's been your favorite movie or TV show that you guys have been watching? Like, what are y'all watching right now to get you guys through the times? Anything good? Anything new? I know I've asked that question before, but, it's been a little bit. So
Hey, it's a new week.
It's a new week.
It's a new day.
What's going on with you guys? Oh, snap. Dirty Dave said he'll do it for free on a podcast. I will get that chip.
Yo, like, we have connections.
Like, for real. I literally know somebody that has the bunch of chips. Like, I will get you one, bro.
Like, no problem.
Dirty Dave, I'm dead serious, bro. I'm going to call you after this. I will get you that chip, and you got to film it if I get you it. That's awesome.
Viewer submitted video.
Zoe made her cousin watch Steven Universe. We got The Flash, Avengers Endgame. Love it. The Flash. What is Macamillions? I never heard of that.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Once Upon a Time. I watched that TV show for like the first couple of seasons, and it got really confusing, and I was like, all right, I'm out.
It's like Lost.
Yeah. I've never watched that show.
I watched like the first episode, and I was confused.
Yeah, I'm good. Love it. So awesome. Well, man, I'm so glad that you guys are. And we got 30 people in here tonight. Not bad. Very cool. So good to have you guys in tonight. Excited for what God is doing in this time. I think He's doing some really cool stuff. I know that we're all like kind of trapped at home, but like I look around and I'm like, man, God's got some cool things going on.
It's kind of it's still kind of surreal to me that like we are on the internet right now, live streaming,
right?
Connected with like 30 people right now.
Yeah, and
it just kind of feels weird. It's super cool though.
It's so great.
Every time we go live, I get so nervous.
Sophia just called me out for coughing. Dang, was that unprofessional?
Nah, you're fine.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, you're fine.
Wow. Hey, Zoe said that she's been playing Animal Crossing. I need help understanding the appeal of the video game Animal Crossing. Like, help me out. What is the appeal of the video game?
It's animals like decorating houses. What's not to love?
Like, I just don't understand. Like, I love video games. I'm a gamer, but like, what is Animal Crossing? I mean,
have you ever played Stardew Valley?
No.
Bro, you're missing out.
Apparently.
Have you played Minecraft, right?
Nope. I wasn't into Minecraft.
Okay, wait, hold on. You've never played Minecraft, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing?
No.
You played Terraria?
No.
Man, well.
Zoe, I need you to explain Animal Crossing. Sell me on it right now, and I might get on and play.
Man, I mean, I don't even know how to follow up.
It is relaxing. Zoe says she loves Stardew Valley.
Isn't that such a fun game?
What is it? What do you do in Stardew Valley?
It's kind of like a 2D Minecraft. That's a good way to explain it. It's like, you know how Minecraft's 3D?
Yeah.
Just imagine if it was 2D.
Right.
That's kind of what Stardew Valley is.
2D. I'm so immature. I need to grow up. Like, what do you do? Like, you just go around and building stuff all the time? That's it?
Yeah, you mine stuff.
It just bores me. Like, I have like ADHD. Like, I need constant like that's just not entertaining. That sounds boring.
If you're playing Animal Crossing, I can't tell you what is more constant entertainment than trying to like fit your sofa in your house when you don't have enough space, and you're also trying to hang a picture frame. I'm thinking of like old school Animal Crossing. I haven't played the new one, so I don't know what it's like. But let me just tell you.
Zoe says Animal Crossing is when you get sent to a deserted island and you have to invite villagers and build up your island with a bunch of cool buildings.
It sounds amazing. I'd play it right now.
I'm not sold. I am not sold.
I'm telling you, though, the best game ever is Rocket League. Have you ever played that game?
Oh, I love Rocket League.
Bro,
Bailey said she plays
so
Skyrim. Classic. Love that one. I love Rocket League. That's exciting.
Dude, it's car soccer.
Yeah, it's literally you're playing soccer with a vehicle. It's pretty amazing. I love it. Okay. Sam said that you guys are going to have to get a GameCube in the new house.
I have a GameCube.
He has a GameCube. Done, bro.
I have 2 GameCube controllers, too.
Can I move in with you guys? Y'all got a third room for me? Why are you just laughing, dude? You can't give me an answer?
Arlen's about to pop up on the chat.
Like, hey. Sam says he'll beat you in Rocket League.
He's never played me in Rocket League, so
Christian said he's going to beat your face.
He really doesn't know how good I am. But Selena can attest to how good I am. Selena.
Callie said her baby chicks are hatching today. What's up? Love it. Man. All right. Apparently, I'm the boring guy. I like all the boring video games.
Do you like Smash Bros?
Heck yes.
Dude, so you
Bro,
know Isabel?
Smash Bros is my jam.
You know Isabel in Smash Bros?
Yeah.
She's from Animal Crossing.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
the game still doesn't make sense, but it's cool that she's in Smash Bros. Like, cool.
Smash Bros
Is legit.
Is actually my favorite game.
Like, that is like the quintessential youth group video game.
David's saying Sam and Ben cheat in Madden.
No, Dirty Dave just does the same play every time he plays Madden. Listen to what he does. He'll take Drew Brees or like Peyton Manning, slow as all get out. He snaps the ball, rolls out to the right, and tries to throw a pass across the field. And then he can't figure out why he gets picked off 6 times. I love you, Dirty Dave. I didn't mean to call you out like that, but you started this. I didn't want to go there with you, man. But
I love all the people saying that they play Smash Bros. That warms my heart.
bro, I love our people. We got some cool
We got
kids,
some
man.
Cool people.
We got some cool cats.
I kind of want to like have a Smash Bros tournament.
Callie's
Just
brother
happens.
says video games rot your brain. And my brain is really rotted. I mean, I'm... All right, Sophia says, time for a new question. Dang. All right, Sophia, you asked the question. You are now leading this thing. I am sorry to have bored you. What's the next question, Sophia? You ask it. Let's go.
Sophia, get here. We're gonna make you sit in Ben's chair and
Yep.
wear his headphones.
You got this, fam. Sophia, we're waiting on you. Sophia, we're waiting on you to give us the new question. Come on. Everybody just keep typing Sophia's name until she puts a question
Who's
in.
the best Mario Party character? I'm always playing as Wario
In what game?
in Mario Party. Wario is my favorite.
I haven't played Mario Party in a while.
Wow.
But I like Mario Kart.
Mario Kart's fun.
It's great. Great game.
Ben, I think we need a new question.
I'm waiting. Where I just type Sophia's name until she gives us a new question. What is your favorite book? Oh, that's a really good question. The Bible, duh. Got him. Guys, she asked the question. We're good. We're good. Andrew's here. Christian's twin brother. Is it his better half? You be the judge. What is your favorite book? I mean, I don't know.
Andrew said the Bible. Andrew, you missed it. We already said that
We
joke.
already said it, guys. I
mean,
already
not-
made that
it's
joke.
It's not a joke. Sorry. It's totally serious. Anything with pictures.
Dirty Dave. Coming in there. Harry Potter after the Bible. Right, of course. I mean, obvi. What is a good book?
Did you ever read like The Hunger Games?
Yeah, I love the Hunger Games.
I like those books. And then did you ever read the Aragon series?
I did, dude.
Yeah.
I sure did.
Christopher
Those are
Poloni.
great.
Those are so, but going back,
Yeah.
they're so cheesy.
I read a book called The Looking Glass Wars.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Did you read that?
Oh yeah.
For real?
Absolutely.
Heck yes.
Bro, did you ever read the Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has.
Yeah.
So I was just curious.
Yeah,
So
Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit.
Bro, I love those like fantasy books.
So
They're
much.
so good.
So
Did you
much.
ever read the Narnia series?
Yeah,
Dude,
absolutely.
those are such
I got
good books.
halfway through the Prince of Caspian, and then I haven't finished since there. But I've read a bunch of them.
I think that's only like the 5th book. I think there's like 7 or 8.
Okay, well. Hunger Games, Divergent, The Lord of the Rings. Yes, Andrew is better than Christian. Elias just, he does this.
Even though he's never met Andrew. Well, I mean, he had a good. I mean, he's not wrong.
Andrew's pretty legit. Narnia, Swords
What are
of the
some people
Dragon.
saying?
Swords of the
Swords
Six.
of the Dragon, Swords of the Six.
Whoa.
I want. Can that be my new name?
Austin
Christian.
Zagorski said, I mean, comic books just hit different. You right.
Can that be my my new
facts.
name? Christian. Sword of the Dragons. Sword of the Six.
Sword of the Six.
I feel like that's gonna be like my new phone contact. Like put that on your company, like where you work.
Can you imagine me having to tell Siri to call you? Hey,
Cool.
Siri, call Christian, Sword of the Dragon, Sword of the Six. Oh, she's actually, like, popping up.
Oh, true.
I've never read The Selection. Never heard of that book.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. Well, cool, guys. Well, I think we're going to get ready to get started, kind of kick this thing off tonight. So I'm going to give a shout-out. I got to give a shout-out to Christian because, oh, hold on, Diane Beamer said, don't make fun of it. I'm sorry. I wasn't making fun of it. I was not. I was not making fun of the Sword of the Six, the Dragons of Sixness.
No, that's
whatever that was.
Honestly, if anything, we were just making fun of like me.
Yeah, basically. I mean, sounds like an epic book.
It's seriously like I think it's epic. That's kind of why I want it on my
want to read
contacts info.
Yeah, kind of want to get it in my little phone library here. Don't beat me up. I'm innocent. But anyway, we're going to do a quick shout out to Christian because a couple of weeks ago during Easter, when we were kind of doing that Easter talk, he brought up Golgotha. Golgotha. And if you guys know tell me what you guys think Golgotha is. Like, what does that even mean?
I know what it means.
No one asked you. You be quiet. What is Golgotha? I will spell it in the comments section below, and you guys tell me what y'all think this is. Oh, yeah, I want to know who disliked the video. Who disliked?
I already know who did it.
Who was it?
100%. I mean, I could just guess.
It was Elias.
100%.
It had to have been.
There's no way that it's not him.
You guys tell me what Golgotha is. Comment below what y'all think it is.
I can put Elias in timeout.
I think
Did
you
know
should.
that?
I think, hold on, we need to do an investigation to figure out who did this. Are we not able to see who did it?
Oh, hey, so who is Christine? Christine got it right. It's the skull.
That's right. That is correct. Sounds like something spooky. Tonight is spooky night. Dun dun. Alexa said he was the one who disliked the video.
Oh, true.
What does it mean to put him in timeout?
It just it means they can't comment for like 10 seconds or something.
Alexis, you are officially going into timeout, young man.
It's very weak sauce.
Do it. Put him in timeout. I am tired of your shenanigans.
I'm not going to put him in timeout.
He needs timeout or he is not going to learn his lesson.
Definitely not going to put him in timeout.
Put him in timeout. He is grounded. Alexis. There's 2 dislikes. Are you all serious right now? What is going on here? Man, haters are going to hate. I'll tell you that right now. Like, haters are going to hate.
I wonder how many... We got like 15 likes. I wonder how many dislikes we could get. Can you dislike and like a video at the same time?
Don't do that.
You're like, Christian, stop.
No, you can only like or dislike.
I mean...
Elias said, Bayside, here I come.
I didn't put him in timeout, though.
Fam. Alexa said you won't. He's challenging us. Hey, he's like saying, no, you won't put me in timeout. I'm going to do whatever I want to do, and I'll never get put in timeout. I think he needs to go to timeout. Alexis was timed out by Awaken Church for 300 seconds.
Oh, no.
How long is that?
Can I unput them in timeout?
I hope so.
I can't.
Take that. 300 seconds.
I didn't know.
How long is that? Like 2 minutes?
Yeah, I guess. I'd never done that before. I didn't know.
You said 10 seconds. It's 300.
That's why I said I didn't want to do it.
Everybody clap for Alexis and Elias in 300-second timeout. R.I.P., y'all.
We miss you guys.
So who's going to be our new sound person for Kids Church? I mean, honestly, what are we going to do here?
Hey, no more timeouts.
But for real, though.
I'm pretty sure it also deleted all of the comments that they put up. But I can recover them, though.
Okay, good. Sure. That's pretty funny. Ha! You're in jail. That's 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes. I was thinking like 2 minutes. I don't do math.
I will say, though, Alexis specifically said, put me in timeout.
He said, do it. He challenged us.
Yeah.
So now they can be in purgatory and come in purgatory for a little bit. They'll be back soon.
Oh, they'll be back super soon.
Yeah, it's all good.
We love you guys.
And we're getting thanks for putting them in timeout. We're kind of heroes, man. I'm proud of us. Christine says I'm going to use that with my kids. 2,000-second timeout. Love it. Young man, you are in timeout for 2,000 seconds, and I mean it.
I love this.
So great. Wow. So I'm going to try this intro to my message again because it's been like 3 times that I tried to do this, and it has not worked because I keep getting distracted by all y'all cray-cray people. Andrew said we called his bluff. Dang right. That's how we roll, bro. We don't take nothing from nobody. We are for real. Uh-oh. Elias has another account. On the Edge lyrics.
Dude, I'm so tempted to put that.
We should time him out too. Hey, vote below. Do we put on the edge lyrics in timeout? Thumbs up if we do it.
Thumbs down if we don't.
Thumbs up if we put him in timeout. Thumbs down if we don't. Let us know in the comment section below.
Eli, I won't. We love you. We're so happy that you guys are here with us.
I love it. That's so great. Well, hey guys.
Okay.
We are going to get rolling. Hey, listen, if you are ready to receive like a word from the Lord, let me get them hands up emojis. Let me see how many I can get real quick. Make sure that you guys we have 31 people in here and only 18 of people have liked the video. So come on, put the hands up, smash the like button. Let me see all these likes go up, and we're going to get rolling here because I believe that God has something really cool to share with you guys tonight. Thank you, Christian. I officially like you more than Ben. I feel like you change that all the time. It's all right. All right, so here we go. So we're going to be talking about this idea of Golgotha. And what we're going to talk about is, oh, my gosh, no. Oh, we did it. All the edge lyrics have been sent to timeout. I'm never going to get to this message. I'm never going to get there. That was amazing.
I had to give the people what they wanted.
Give the people what they want.
But hey, the only reason I did it is because by now their other account should be out of timeout.
Yeah, your guys' account should be good to go here in just a minute.
Should be good.
All right. So here we go again. Try number 5. We're going to get into this, and we're going to talk about Golgotha. And Golgotha was the hill that Jesus was crucified on. And so I want to talk about something, and we're going to go 3 weeks into this series that I'm just going to call Golgotha because it's, it's easy for me to do that. And so I want to focus on, so we know that Jesus said 7 things on Golgotha, but I actually really want to focus on 3 of them. There were 3 things that I think are really significant that he said while he was up there. And those are the 3 things that I'm going to hit on these next couple of weeks. And the 3 things that he said were, Father, forgive them. Why have you forsaken me? And it is finished. And so we are going to start this week with Father, forgive them. That's where we're going to kind of kick things off tonight and talking about this idea of forgiveness. So we're going to kick this off here, and I'm really excited about it because, again, this message is all about forgiveness, plain and simple. And I think the inverse thing to forgiveness is to hold a grudge. It's to be bitter and to really just kind of be a prisoner. And this is what it all comes down to tonight, because forgiveness means more to God than actually even like our own prayer request. I believe that forgiveness is like one of the most important things to God, and he really wants us to get this idea of forgiveness. So in Matthew 5:23 and 24, it says, if you are standing before God offering up a gift or a prayer, and you suddenly remember that someone has something against you, leave your gift there and go back and ask for forgiveness from that person. Then come back and offer your prayer up to God, and he will hear you. So it is simply impossible. It is impossible for us to pray the will of God on our lives while we are harboring unforgiveness in our lives, or when someone is harboring unforgiveness against you. And I love how it says, and I think it's really great in this verse, it says, when you're praying, like, remember. And what I think is really funny is that God is saying, like, remember your haters. Like, remember the people that have something against you. And forgiveness, to God is more important than our problems. Like, it's so important that we forgive our haters. We forgive the people that we're hating on. Like, just forgiveness altogether. And not only, not only your unforgiveness, but also other people's unforgiveness towards you. Like, God wants healing and restoration in all of it. And it says that if you remember that someone has something against you, like to go to them and to make it right. And, it makes me think about like my own life. It makes me think about all the times in my life that I've hurt someone, or maybe someone has hurt me. And I feel like it bothered me so much. Like, have you guys, like, here's a good question, and I hope you guys are all, like, paying attention. Like, here's a really good question that I want to ask you guys. Have you ever had somebody that you were just so mad at that it bothered you so much that, like, anytime you heard their name, like, you just got these awful thoughts about them, or you just can't stop thinking about it. It drives you crazy all the time. Like, give me a thumbs up if you've had a person like that in your life that just really, really bothers you and you can't seem to, like, get over it. Because I know that I've had plenty of those people, and, like, it will eat you up forever. And, like, you lay in bed and you just think about it, like, in your quiet moments, and it just absolutely drives you crazy. Well, here's the thing. Here's the reason why it drives us crazy is because unforgiveness actually is, like, worse for us. It actually, like, affects us. Like, unforgiveness, and we say this a lot, it's like drinking poison and hoping the other person dies from it, or setting yourself on fire and hoping that person dies of smoke inhalation. Like, it's killing you. Like, it's not good to hold on to the unforgiveness. And we need to be like Jesus and live a lifestyle of forgiveness. In Matthew 18, Jesus teaches this to his disciples. He says, "Then Peter came to Jesus and asked, 'Lord, how often should I forgive someone who sins against me? 7 times?' 'No, not 7 times,' Jesus replied, 'but 70 times 7. And that's in Matthew 8:21 and 22. And so here's what I love about this verse. Like, Peter thought that he was sounding like all good, like he was the good Christian, because, it was tradition back then, and the tradition stated that you only needed to forgive someone 6 times. So Peter was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to be even better than that. Like, I'll forgive him 7 times. Like, look at me, Jesus. But then Jesus replies with, like, bro, that's not enough. Like, that is not enough. Now, this doesn't mean, when Jesus says the 7 times, 70 times, like, it doesn't mean that you forgive someone 490 times, and then on the 491st time they sin against you, you go, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm not forgiving you. Like, that's it. That was your 491st sin against me. Like, that's it. I'm writing you off. Because if Jesus forgave me and if Jesus forgave you, then we have no business holding unforgiveness in our hearts ever. Like, we never have any business holding unforgiveness in our hearts. And if you're Christian, then you cannot just listen to what Jesus says, but we have to copy him as well. We have to copy what Jesus did, not just listen to it, not just sit in here and, listen to what I'm saying and then ignore it. Like, we have to do what Jesus is telling us to do. So Jesus made peace between us and God. Like, Jesus, that's why we have to follow what he's doing, because, he made peace between us and God. In Luke 23, verses 33 through 34, it says, "When they came to a place called Golgotha, also known as the skull, they nailed Jesus to the cross, and the criminals were also crucified, one on his right and one on his left. Jesus said, 'Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing.'" You see, at the age of 33, Jesus was condemned to the death penalty. Like, he was given the death penalty at the age of 33. And at the time, the crucifixion was the worst death. Like, only the worst criminals were condemned to be crucified. Yet, it was even more dreadful for Jesus, because unlike any other criminal, Jesus was to be nailed on the cross by his hands and his feet. And all of this doesn't even mention the humiliation that Jesus went through. He went through a lot of humiliation as he was carrying his own cross, which it says that it weighed like 66 pounds, and he had to carry it for about 3 miles. And while the crowd was spitting on him and hitting him in his face and throwing stones at him, and then each nail that was driven through his hands and feet were about 6 to 8 inches long. Like, that's insane to think about, like, going through something like that. And so the nails were driven into his hands, forcing Jesus to use his back muscles to support himself so that he could breathe. Both of his feet were nailed together as well, forcing him to support himself on the single nail that was going through his feet. So the only way for him to catch a breath was to lift up on that nail that was through his feet to be able to catch a breath. And a few moments before he died, it actually says that Jesus stopped bleeding, and he was simply just pouring water from his wounds. Then a Roman soldier pierced his side with a spear, and Jesus poured out all of his blood. And so one of the points that I want us to talk about tonight is the fact that Jesus bleeds forgiveness. Like, I want you guys to understand that Jesus bled for forgiveness. Every drop that fell from his body, said, I love you, you're worth it, and you're called. No contempt, not anger, not bitterness, not one grudge. The very first thing Jesus says is, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. And it makes me think of, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a guy named Louis Zamperini. Louis Zamperini, have you ever seen the movie Unbroken?
Yeah, that's a great movie.
That's Louis Zamperini.
Really?
That's who that guy is about. It's a true story. And he was tortured and beaten by the Japanese for years, and he was a prisoner of war in a war camp. He was emotionally and physically worn out and broken down by the guards who ran the camp. After the war, he harbored bitterness, unforgiveness in his heart. His heart became hardened toward those people for what they did to him. And, in a way, we could say rightfully so. But he then heard the story of the gospel by a preacher, unknown preacher named Billy Graham. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that guy. And he gave his life to Christ at one of Billy Graham's crusade things that he was doing. And he gave his life over to Jesus for the first time ever. And he realized that God forgave him for all the sin in his life and showed him grace. So here's the beautiful part of this whole story. Louis flies to Japan. He actually found the guards who had tortured him, looked them face to face, shook their hands, and forgave them right there. He went there and did that. It was from then on out that he expresses how he finally felt free to do what God had called him to do. He went on going all around the world. He was preaching the love of Christ and sharing his story to influence millions. If he never forgave, though, he would have never been free to step forward into his calling. And this is what I want to encourage you guys with tonight. Forgiveness sets you free from your past, and it launches you into your purpose.
That's so good.
Again, forgiveness sets you free from your past, and it launches you into your purpose. And I will tell you right now, that is so true. I've seen that in my life so many times where, I held unforgiveness for people, or I just kind of had this chip on my shoulder because of the way that I grew up. And maybe these, I was hating people just because they had a better life than me. I would look at kids, I remember when I first started out in youth group, I would look at kids and I would just hate them because I knew that they were going home to two parents and that they were going to have to me, I was just picturing their life just being a movie, picture perfect. And even though that's not true, everybody has their hard times and everybody has it tough, not just me. But at the time, I felt like I was the only one that had a hard life. And so I just hated them just because I had that chip on the shoulder. And then I realized there was a day where it just kind of clicked for me. And it was man, if I let go of all of this, I made some of the greatest friends that I'll ever have. I look back on that time with such fond memories, and all of those people poured so much into my life and have helped me grow and get to where I am today. And, God used those people, but I had to get out of my own way first. I had to stop harboring that unforgiveness towards people. And then God allowed that to fuel me into my purpose. Without a past to anchor into, your unforgiveness will lose its grip. Hate, bitterness, contempt, frustration, and anger are all anchored to things that have happened. Your calling, your plan, and your purpose are tied to what will happen. You want to be free from your past, then you have to forgive others and let God forgive you. Bottom line, if you want to be free from all the things that you've been through, and think about your past, think about the things that you've been through. If you hold on to unforgiveness, you're going to stay stuck there. And God doesn't want you parked in your pain. He wants you moving forward in your calling. So if you want to be free, we have to forgive others, and you got to let God forgive you. And that's the other thing. And I really want everybody just to pay attention right here. I feel like there are some of you tonight that you sit in your room, or you are wherever you are, and you are living in some serious shame about a decision you made. And I believe that it's been over the last couple of months that maybe you've made some just really bad decisions, and you are living in so much shame that you honestly feel like God can't ever use you. You don't have a call on your life. You're just kind of stuck where you are. Let me tell you something. That is so far from the truth. That God has something beautiful planned for you. We need you. Every single one of you guys tonight, we need you. We need you to step forward into your purpose. We need you to step forward into your plan, because you're going to advance the kingdom of God. You're going to do something amazing. God is saying, I have this person, and I really want to do something amazing with them. Like I've got something for them. Like you have a special plan, you have a special purpose, and he forgives every single thing that you've ever done, everything you ever will do. And all you have to do is just give it to him and give it up, and you can't let it hold you back. Stop focusing on it. Let it go. Talk to somebody about it. Like seriously, like give it up to God tonight and let him use it. Let him use you. There's purpose in the pain that you've been through. It's time to move on. Like make tonight the night that you move on. So I want to read a verse to you guys. Psalm 103 verse 12. It says, God has removed our sins as far as the east is from the west. It does not say the north and south. And that's because there's actually an end to north and south, which is kind of crazy to think about, but eventually you will turn around and start heading in the other direction. Like if you just keep going north, you end up actually turning around and going the other direction at some point. It says east and west because there is no end in those directions. If you head east, you always head east. God is saying that once he separates you from your sin through forgiveness, there is no way you can be associated with it again. Like once he separates it, that's it. He forgets it. You're no longer associated to it. It's no longer connected to you. It's not like this chain that drags behind you. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are dragging that stuff behind you, and you're wearing these signs over your head that's saying, I'm this, I'm that. When God and, the people who love you the most don't see you that way. You're just allowing the enemy to lie to you. So I'm going to say that again. Like, you're separated from it. You're separated of your sin through forgiveness. There is no way you can be associated with it again. Micah 7:19 says, once again, you will have compassion on us. You will trample our sins under your feet and throw them into the depths of the ocean. And so I want us to picture this for a second. Think about when you stomp on something over and over and over again, like you absolutely obliterate it. Then imagine taking that obliterated pieces and then you literally like throw them into the bottom of the ocean. Like let them sink all the way to the bottom of the ocean, because the deeper something sinks, the more that it actually implodes in on itself until it's nothing. And we found that like the deeper things go into the ocean, like it gets really, really heavy. And like if it's not like a pressurized area, it actually implodes on itself. And so I think that's really, really a cool thing to think about. The imagery here is that God overdoes it when he forgives you. Like, talk about overkill. Like he overkills when it comes to killing your sin and comes to killing the things that are holding you back. Like he will overdo it. You need to recognize your sin. You gotta go come to a place of repentance, give it to God, and then allow him to take it away forever. Like ask him for forgiveness, move on, and let him take care of it. And so here's what I want us to do tonight. I want us to take a moment and have a time of just repentance. And here's how I want us to do this. I want you guys right now, I want you to think about some things. Like, first of all, if you're holding any bitterness towards anybody, maybe it's even a student that's in here commenting right now. Like, I believe that there are people in here right now that you actually are holding unforgiveness by someone else who's watching this video right now. And maybe when you see their name pop up on the comments, like it's bothering you. Like, text them right now. Text them right now that you forgive them. Text them, make it right. Like, tonight's tonight. Like, let's just make things right. Let's make relationships right. How beautiful would it be that when we're finally all back together and come back into this room, that we come back as a unified family, that there are no hurts, that there are no disruptions. Like, take a moment right now to shoot out a text to them and ask forgiveness. Like, don't let the sun go down tonight. Don't go to sleep tonight holding unforgiveness for somebody. And here again, I want to talk to the person tonight that you're watching, and maybe you're living in shame over some things. And maybe you really haven't just stepped into the fullness of your calling because you allow your circumstances and things that are happening in your life to hold you back. Again, tonight's your night. Tonight is your night to make it right. Like, get with God tonight. Have a moment with him right now. Like, give it to him. Hand it over to him. Say, you know what, from now on, whatever it is, whatever you're struggling with, it no longer holds me back. Like, say that out loud. I am no longer allowing to hold me back because I'm giving it to God. Like, ask Lord to just crush it right now, to obliterate it, to put it into the bottom of the ocean so it's gone forever. Like, that's tonight. Like, that's the goal for you guys tonight. And so I just want to take some time. And I've seen a lot of people like asking, like, what if I don't have their phone number? My mom took my phone. Like, when you have an opportunity, like if you can't do it tonight, then that's fine. but just figure out a way to make it right. Figure out a way to just come back together and make things right. Because I really think that's important, to go to the person in love. Listen, I love you guys. I really do. And I think that we have a really incredible group of students in here. And I think that God has just an amazing call, like just something so cool. But I feel like sometimes we just get in our own way of it. And I'm talking to myself, like I'm absolutely preaching to the choir. Like there's so much more that God can do with me if I would get out of my way in some areas. Like I'm still in my own way as well. And so I'm going to, I want to do the same thing and just give things to God tonight and just take a moment to just move on and not allow it to hold me back too. And so, again, I'm praying for you guys. Again, if you guys need anything, shoot me an email. I've already got a couple of emails. Like, keep doing that. Like, keep sending out emails to me. Like, I would love. It can be the problem with it being anonymous. Like, it will be anonymous to everyone except for me. Like, I'm gonna know. Like, if you email me, I'm gonna know that you emailed me. But listen, I never tell anybody that doesn't need to know anything. Like that's always my thing. Like if no one needs to know, then I'm not going to say anything to anybody. Like, and my wife is a safe person too to go to and talk to. But again, like I'm just so glad and so blessed that you guys are in here tonight and just continuing to chase after what God has for us. I love y'all. Like, and we don't necessarily have to hop off right now, but I do want to pray for you guys, and then we can chat for a little bit longer. So I'm going to pray. And then again, like, let's just take a moment right now, like whatever you're going through, like, let's just give it to God. Like, Father, we love you. God, we're giving it all to you tonight because you died for us. God, you died for our own sake. Like you went to the cross. You had your hands and feet pierced for our forgiveness, God. Like you went through all of the things. You felt every emotion, God, and you've experienced it all. You felt the weight of our sin. You felt the weight of our shame and our pain, and you went to the cross and you died for that weight. God, and so we just give it over to you right now. Whatever it is that you're going through, let's just hand it over. Hand it over to God. God, we lay it at your feet. We're moving past it. It no longer defines us. It no longer marks us. God, we want to chase after our purpose. We're not going to let unforgiveness of ourselves or others to hold us back. So we give it to you in Jesus' name. And everybody said, amen.
Amen.
Awesome. Cool.
Again, I love that, Ben. That was awesome.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. I think that it's so cool. It's like, exactly what you're saying, it's like forgiving others. It's not so much to set other people, but really set ourselves free.
Exactly.
That's super powerful, man.
You have to see it as like, it's almost like we're in the prison cell we are in the prison cell looking out at the bars at the other person. And it's like just get free. Like just move on from it because it really does affect us. And like, there are studies that show that like holding for unforgiveness actually like physically like can add to your life, like, or really? Take away from your life. I mean, like it really can. And so anyway, awesome guys. I appreciate y'all again. If you guys need anything, shout out, like email ben@myawaken.church. Like we're not alone in this. Like feel free to, again, like download the Marco Polo app. Like say what's up, Ben. Like seriously, hit me up. Like let's talk. Like anything that you guys need, I would love to talk with you. You can also email Arlen at myawaken.church if you want to talk to her about something. Like we're here and we love you guys and we want to support y'all. So anyway, cool.
But special love, real quick, to Alexis and Eli.
Yeah, special love.
Thanks for letting us put you guys in timeout.
Here's the big question: do you forgive us?
Do you forgive us?
Do you forgive? I mean, like Christian, put the video on you. Like, look at this face. How can you not forgive poor old Christian? I mean, come on, look at him. Love it. Like, forgive him. Forgive us. We love you. Sorry for putting you in timeout, but when you misbehave, that's what happens. I like the prayer hands. Dig it. I love it. So here's the question. What is everybody up to tonight? Like, what you going to do once this is over? I mean, I know this is the highlight of your week. It's like the coolest thing ever. It's my highlight. I look forward to this every week. Like, what are you guys about to do?
I'm going to go sleep.
Go night-night.
Go night-night.
I might.
Go lay on my pillow.
Yeah, real sleepy. Alexa said he's going to eat. I need to eat. Oh, I have a half a sub left still.
Oh, I was about to say I could eat something.
What you thinking, bruh?
Is Moe's open?
Ooh,
I'm trying to get a
welcome
Moe's
to
burrito.
Moe's.
Welcome to Moe's.
Watching The Masked Singer. Okay.
Yo, what's that show about the songwriting? Have you been like up
No.
on that? Hold on, I got.
What is this? Fortnite fishing, maybe hang out with my friend. All tonight? Wow. Okay. Oh, Olive Garden.
It's called Songland.
No, I've never heard of this.
Bro, it is so cool.
What is it?
It's like, so what it'll be, it's like songwriters,
Mm-hmm.
and so they'll pitch a song to like 3 different producers. Yeah, someone put it in the chat, Songland. It's so cool because it's like they'll pitch a song, and then if like they like it, either someone else will record that song, or like there's been a couple times, I don't remember the judges on this season. I'm not all caught up. But Ryan Tedder is like one of my favorite songwriters. He's on there, and it's seriously one of the guys that was on. He pitched a song, and Ryan Tedder was like, "Yo, you just gotta record that song yourself. It's just too good."
Oh, wow.
I love the show. I
love
think it's
it.
pretty cool.
That's so cool. Elias says he honestly lokes that show. I don't know what loke means.
I think it's like. Oh, he asterisk like.
No, he said loke. Let's just call him out for saying loke. I really do love you, Elias. Love it.
What
Okay.
I'm saying, Ben,
Talk to me.
2 words.
Go.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Not a pasta guy, man. I love Alfredo.
You don't like pasta?
I love Alfredo.
No.
I do love a good chicken Alfredo. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, the
But,
chat
like-
is gonna turn on you, man.
But like pasta is not like my chosen meal. Like give me like a good steak, give me some seafood. Like seafood is probably like my thing. Like if you're like, hey, we're gonna have a big like one of my things that I've always wanted to be a part of and I've never got to do it is I really want to be a part of like a what's that called when they do like occasion like boil?
oh
like,
yeah, a boil.
yeah, I've always wanted to be a part of this. They have a name for them.
Like a crawfish boil?
Yeah, like something like that.
Yeah, it's
What's
called
it
a
called?
boil.
A seafood. Okay.
No, it's called a boil. A clam bake?
No.
Yeah, like a clam bake or like a boil.
Yeah, there's something occasion, something like that. Anyway, I've always wanted to be a part of it. I've never got to do one, like where they have like a bunch, like they have like shrimp, sausage. They got like potatoes in there,
it's a
crab,
boil.
and like
Boil,
then you just
everything
pour it
goes
all
in
out on the table.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to be one. A low country boil. That's it. Thank you, Sam.
yeah, but
A-
a boil.
A low country boil. I've always wanted to do one of those. It's like one of my bucket list things. So
We should just do one. You and me.
that would be amazing.
Break
dude.
out the Old Bay seasoning. That's all you
Stop it,
need.
bro. Stop it. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Me and Christian and Sam got together a couple days ago. We made some
We had a
fire
steak-off.
steak.
We had a steak off.
We made some good steaks.
I'm
And
not
the
gonna
mashed
lie.
potatoes.
Sam cooked his a little bit better than I cooked
Sam's
mine.
a boss.
He was not bad at cooking.
He is on it, man. You guys are both really, really good. Those mashed potatoes were amazing. I was super bummed that there weren't any left over. Like we ate all of those in one sit. It was like there was like a whole bag of potatoes. Like it was a massive pot and like
Ben ate all of them.
That's so
ate
not
literally
true.
All of the potatoes.
so not true.
We should actually do like a cooking segment on this podcast one week.
That would be so dope.
Honestly, but we want to hear from you. What should we cook on our cooking segment?
How would we pull that off?
That very doable.
Okay.
Like seriously so doable.
All right, what are we cooking?
But we need to know what we're cooking. More specifically, what Ben is cooking.
What's Ben cooking?
With no instructions.
I really want a steak now. I might go to the store and just get one and cook it up tonight. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Well, guys, I think we're going to end this thing. I think we're going to hop off. I want to thank you guys so much. Oh, we should cook bacon. Should cook pizza, crawdads, crabs, shrimp, corn, potatoes, andouille sausage with some Old Bay and Louisiana spices. One day, I'm going to be a part of a low country boil. But hey, you hear the music. That means it's time for us to make our exit.
We love you guys.
We do. I love y'all so much, and I am so thankful for all of you guys coming in, hanging out, commenting, just being amazing. We love y'all. We're going to see you guys back again next week.
We love you.
Peace.
Bye.
Love y'all.